I'm great.
All right, you guys, we're just gonna.
My knees, mate. Right?
You want to make an opening statement, or you want to?
We don't want no water, bro. What are you telling us about water?
You want water?
No.
You want to just make an opening statement? Or you
Hello guys.
There you go.
What's poppin'? I'm Jermell Charlo, not Jermell Charlo. You know, I'm the motherfucker undisputed coming soon, and I'm glad to get another opportunity to do this.
Jermell, man,
Talk to me.
4 weeks out from the rematch, how are you feeling about this rematch?
I'm anxious. I'm ready to go. You know, like this is a big moment for me. I'm locked in a little bit different this time. I'm locked in like I never been here before. I'm locked in like I don't gotta fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm more dedicated than I ever been. I feel hungrier. I don't know what's next after this opportunity in my life, and I'm glad the guy gave me the opportunity to fight the same guy, make millions of dollars, and just put on a better performance. It's about me this time. This is about the best of Jermell Charlo.
Jermell, I remember after the fight, you mentioned that there were a few things wrong that you weren't happy with.
Correct.
Were you injured coming out of the fight, or what was going on?
I think the last fight I just dealt with a lot of like you know those what you consider them like the warriors of camp, when you go through things and you don't express it, and you just, you know, like a lot of those things was bothering me during that time. I was getting ready for you know, like I was having back spasms and shit. I realized, and like, hey, you got to take this shit a little bit different. You got to try to change it up a little bit. I want to say that I came in this doing it the old school way right now. You know, at first I was just being superstar Jermell Charlo, and I put that shit beside me right now, and this is like about me digging deeper into the Jermell Charlo that I really am. You know, like trying to test myself into deeper waters with everything. You know, training and swimming and just running and just everything. You know, stuff that I kind of like. You know, like I said, I went away from. Because, you know, you start to grow into like that stardom world. You know, I put that shit beside me. All the partners that I had around me, got rid of them, stopped hanging, you know, just everything, taking sleep more accurate and being, you know, considerable to that. Stuff like that, you know, like just little small things.
Now, Jermell, I know that you were talking about this rematch. Now, how eager are you to get this rematch? Because I know it was supposed to be in March and it got delayed, but even before
I want to knock this motherfucker out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The male that y'all knew from when I was fighting 4 rounds, you know what I'm saying? And I was going there trying to end that 4-round fight with a knockout.
ASAP.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to be that guy for 12 rounds now.
Jermell, normally this kind of fights for the second time around, it doesn't take that long. The delay is going to affect your adjustment plan?
Well, I don't know. I don't think so, because I train all my life. I train all year round. So how could a delay mess me up other than making me better? I think. How could a delay give me opportunity to, you know, to do me? You know,
normally the computer staying there of what you saw from the man in front of you, but now it's a couple of months ahead.
Nah, I'm ready to go.
Jermell, Castano had the majority of the success against you when you were against the ropes.
Right.
Is that something you're looking to avoid at all costs in this rematch?
No, not at all. You see, he got clipped. He got buckled. You know what I'm saying? For Mike Coppinger hating ass. Tell Mike Coppinger you're a fucking hater. You know, it's all that bitch ass shit he be on. He a pussy, because you know why? Because he never boxed before. They sit in that motherfucker and they sit in there talk shit about us, but they never even boxed before. They never even been in the ring. You boxers get on the ropes. Boxers sometimes get on the ropes, and what you do when you on the ropes? You gotta fight yourself off the ropes. So I'm delayed myself into the winning that fight. Yeah, I could have won that fight. Yeah, I could have did better by not being on the ropes. And what? The crowd, the fans, they give into what these motherfuckers talk about. You know what I'm saying? They talk, Jermell Charlo was on the ropes. What? I fought myself off the ropes. Who got hurt? Who got hurt more? Who got buckled? Who? To me, I won all that shit. I'm him. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just won't get myself on the ropes that much. And when I fucking start feeling the ropes, I'm gonna start getting myself off the ropes, put it back in the center of the ring. Castano's a guy that throws 100,000 punches, so they say on some bullshit. Not against me, so what? I won that opportunity. I won that objective. He didn't throw as many punches at me. Why? Because he did, he would have got hurt. The fight would have ended. Let him come in there charging me up like that again. I'm gonna come in that motherfucker and smash him. This time around, thank you, Steven. You motherfucker, come here. You the guy. This is the president of Showtime. Why he keep bringing me back? Why they keep doing this to me? Why they keep, because they fuck with me, they fuck with my skills. They understand what I possess in the ring. I'm him.
On the Brian Custer interview, you raised a concern about the VADA testing. Have that been agreed upon?
Oh my gosh, these people been coming to my house so much. I hope they coming to his house like this. They been fucking testing me, man, pissing me and fucking taking all my blood, 4 tubes, everything. Like, what's up? I asked for him to goddamn get tested too. Hope he getting the same shit. Yeah, they doing what they gotta do, and I appreciate that. I can't complain. They're waking me up early. I gotta hold my piss all the way to like 8 or 9 just in case they come early.
Jermell, do you feel like, you're the fighter that can make the improvements from fight one? Because, he's 5'7", and is crowding you and doing what he did in the first fight? Can he really do anything different in that type of game?
I don't understand what else he can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you really dissect Brian Castano is a rugged fighter. Yeah, you come forward, but can he back up? Like, I don't know what skills has he gained. Hey, y'all from fucking California, y'all know why he pulled that shit up. Why he didn't come in and fight me March 19th. Is y'all that know the truth. But no matter what, I'm gonna get in there, and I ain't worried about 19. I ain't worried about Brian Castano. I'm worried about the best of Jermell Charlo, the one of the Charlo twins. The reason why Lions Only is so popping, it's me, guys. I did it. I've been doing this shit since I was signed with Golden Boy, and them motherfuckers didn't do me right. But you know what? Shout out to Al Heyman. He's been doing an amazing job with us. I know they talk a lot of that shit about us, and they don't like us. Half you motherfuckers don't like me either. And I understand that. I just gonna sit here and give y'all what y'all need and what y'all want, because I don't come around too often. And that's the thing. Y'all gotta learn to appreciate these fighters like me and my brother. When we finally come around, that's when y'all like, get your eyes and put your ears on. You know what I'm saying? Listen to us. Cause like, I don't do this shit. It's not for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long my career gonna last, and I've been doing this for a long time, since 07. And now I'm at the top of the pinnacle. I've got 3 of the 4 belts and I'm trying to get number 4, and I'm going to do everything I can. May the best man win.
Jermell, what happens if you become undisputed? What other goals do you have?
I haven't even set any goals. I haven't set any goals. My goal is to become undisputed right now. I felt like winning a belt was a huge thing. Now everybody can win a belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like becoming undisputed is a major thing, and then everybody can become undisputed. Like, I see, like, little, like Devin Haney, for instance, he got opportunity, but God put him in place to be undisputed. Now I'm realizing that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is one of the biggest achievements a boxer can make, becoming undisputed, to obviously fight for undisputed, to even be an opportunity. So it's like, I'm gonna take this moment and enjoy it. And I'm gonna have fun when I get in there on May 14th. I'm 5 days before my birthday. I'll be turning 32 May 19th. I'm ready to fuck this kid up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna I'll make all of these people somebody. Tony Harris and Lou, all these people that done fought me before. Nobody knew who these people was. Nobody knew who Brian Castano was. After he fought me, his fucking followers go up. But you got that crowd that wanna see. And I hope I get the judges that really understand boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is what boxing is. Not, let's get the knockout. Everybody's so used to me knocking people out. The moment I don't knock somebody out, they say, oh, it's an issue with this kid. Something ain't right. Because why? I didn't knock him out? Like, goddamn, this is a skillful sport. You gotta pay the bills with this. So this is what it's gonna be.
If you do become undisputed, would you like to fight the winner of Spence versus Crawford, making it undisputed versus undisputed?
I have no intentions to fight my stablemate. Now Crawford could get that work. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't know that nigga, and the nigga don't know me. We could make anything happen. But when you got an emotional tear to somebody, like that's like me fighting my twin brother. Now, like Spence said, if that motherfucking money right, and they putting that brick bread out there, and we gonna get in there with anybody. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna turn down nobody. Neither was Spence, neither none of these people. Crawford ain't did shit in 154. How y'all want him to fight me? I'm telling you, I'm trying to become undisputed right now. How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How did he just jump from there to there? Like, what connection do he got to this world? You know what I'm saying? Like, where that tall, lanky motherfucker at?
So
Speaking of, what you think of him and Lubin and him saying that he wants you guys next?
Right. They didn't put this is what I do, you know. If that's what Al Heyman has in store for me, and I got other when you become a champion like this, you got mandatories after mandatories, you got all of these people on the way. In 2017, I had knocked the #1 guy out, turn around and knock the next #1 guy out. Like, maybe I'll be the shot caller and make the decisions on who I want to fight next. You know what I'm saying? Pandora, go fight somebody else. I don't know. Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy.
So you don't think they earned it to go
I'm
for it?
busy.
Just like you earned it before?
Back to the fight, where you was a little bit angry when you get the news that Castano was injured. Do you feel it was a real injury, or he need more time?
I mean, he was still in the gym running. He was still swinging that arm. If you got a bicep tear, let's break that shit down. Y'all follow him. Y'all watching him. Y'all watching him more than I am. The motherfucker got a bicep tear. He outside running, swinging the arm, acting like he punching with one arm. Come on, stop the bullshit. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with these people.
Did you ever get to see the paperwork?
Nah, I never got to see no paperwork or nothing. They cap, man.
Jermell, I get what you mean by, he hasn't ever fought at 54, a guy like Crawford, but, you get the Duran versus Leonard, Mosley, De La Hoya, they jump up and get right to it. Champion versus champion.
That's how it works. I don't know. I don't run boxing.
That's how it helps.
I run boxing, but not like I don't run the statistics and all of the little factual shits. I don't control that. If Crawford decides to move up to 154, and they give him an opportunity to fight me, now I'm jumping on every opportunity that I can to feed my family. Okay, I'm a lion. I'm a warrior. I'm gonna be this guy forever, and until I'm done with this game. Like how many more fights do I got in me? You know what I'm saying? I want to move up to 160. I feel like some of these guys can't mess with me. My twin brother's at 160. I got respect for him and let him do his thing. Move out with me. I don't know what they got in store, bro. Like, I'm excited about the future for us. I'm excited about what, just everything, Like, I don't know what else to tell you about the Crawford kid. When he fighting again? Shit. When the fuck is he fighting again? Like, who the fuck he fought last? Like, I don't even know nothing about the kid. I just want to fight, you know what I'm saying? Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we're talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder. We need to fucking I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147, at 140. This shit is different when he get down to 147. 147, 154, 160, 68. This shit is different.
But speaking of your division, though, do you think at all about cementing yourself as one of the great 54s with Trinidad and Terry Norris?
Well, the good thing is I've been ranked number 3 when Floyd Mayweather was a champion. And then Canelo was a champion. And then Cotto, I was right there. Like, I think I was number 2. And then it was Cotto, and then I started passing them up. And then all of a sudden I fought John Jackson, and then I became the champion. And for the WBC, I lost it to Tony Harrison, which I really didn't lose, but I just gotta accept it. And then I moved on, and I'm still the champion at 154. I mean, once the story is written, the book is finished, y'all will come back and say, Jermell Charlo did a hell of a job in 154. Like I held it down. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of what I've done in the division. But I gotta get Castano out the way. I gotta show y'all Mexican fans and Argentinian fans why I'm #1 guy that's been the #1 guy for so many years. I possess a different type of strength. I have a different type of power when I punch. I'm the haggler in the horns put together, and I got 12 rounds to do it.
Jermell, you would be the first undisputed champion in your division in the 4-belt era.
This is not my water. Essentially is my water.
Do you think that right there will definitely put you in the Hall of Fame Hall of Fame, all these title defenses, first undisputed and super welterweight? Or do you think that there's still more to accomplish at 60 and possibly even 68?
Yeah, man, I think that I might get an opportunity to make a move in my life like that. I like that you said Hall of Fame, because that's what's important. What's important is leaving a legacy, and I want to leave a legacy for my children. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about right now. You know what I'm saying? The legacy is for the future. You know what I'm saying? And so like I said, I'm writing my book. My story is to be told, and if I don't get the eyes and the viewers, that's okay. I'm not begging to be the most popular boxer. I'm not begging to be the hottest guy around. That shit is dead to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing it for me and my future.
Let me ask Jermell.
Hello. They told you I'm acting up or something?
I don't know. They ain't told me nothing, but we're gonna find out now.
Jermell, Derek actually mentioned how critics said before you came to him that you weren't a puncher, and after obviously you started knocking a lot of people out. What is it about Derek's training style that maybe helped in the power department?
Well, Derek is like a tall guy, right? And he got these big ass strong arms because he used to be a boxer. So when we doing the mitts, everything that Derek does is fucking power, like cha 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 cha. And then I added legendary Juan Guzman, which was my favorite fighter when I was a young child, you know, like even watching him grow up. So I added Guzman. Guzman is about a lot of speed, a lot of defense, but I came from Ronnie Shields' pedigree, you know, and that's a lot of things that people forget. Ronnie Shields was a different type of fighter. He stick, he moved, he punched, he had a different arsenal. But when I added Derek James, he created like a different type of ferociousness in me, you know, and I'm getting older, so I added Juan Guzman. I'm getting a little bit smarter, you know, got to get hit with certain shit. Let's not worry about that. So it's like, right now I'm becoming a full all-around fighter that I am, you know, and so, you know, Derek, man, this has been like a amazing time, you know, training with Derek. You know, from the last fight, you know, it was hard to try to make these two meet, you know, and now that Guzman is understanding everything that Derek's trying to tell me, we stick it to that game plan so we all could be united in one and be solid together. And you know, like it's been good. You know, like right now, I can't ask for a better team than what I have.
Jermell, what's the trickiest thing, man, about fighting?
There's no trick to it. It's about me. You know what I mean? It's about me having my best night. If I'm off a little bit, then you people gonna see it. Y'all gonna talk about it. Y'all gonna say, you know, gonna make a judgment. But there's no trick to it. The trickiest thing is listening. So sometimes it can become hard. It can, you know, like a warfare when you're trying to do you know what but you gotta understand what they saying, and then it's like putting it all together at once, you know. So it's like I go in the gym sometimes and I just wanna, coach say do this, do it right away, you know. But sometimes you don't gotta do it right away.
I want to go back to something Mel said a little while ago about appreciating him when he's here. And that really resonated with me, and I hope it resonates with you. Because the sport of boxing needs fighters like Jermell Charlo. You know, not just in the ring, not just exciting and passionate, athletic, puts on a show, entertains people, but does this, entertains people. And I'm not saying he's here to entertain you, but people are always saying we need personalities in the sport. We need larger life characters. We have one here. We have a larger than life person in the ring and out of the ring. And I hear people say, well, he's angry, he's this, he's that. You know, that is passion. What you're hearing is not anger. This is passion. This is a commitment to the sport. And I think Jermell is the kind of fighter that, you know, when he's gone, I don't know if that's in 2 fights, in 5 fights, in 10 fights, who knows? But when he's gone, I feel like there will be a greater appreciation for him. And I think, you know, we need to appreciate him when he's here because, you know, fighters like Jermell are critical to the health of the sport. They draw people in, they impress people in the ring, they attract eyeballs outside the ring. You guys see it, you know, you guys all wouldn't be here. If his videos were doing 10 views, you know, we wouldn't be here, and you wouldn't be here. So I do think, you know, it's time to give him some of his flowers sometimes.
Just to piggyback off of what Stephen said, Jermell, you've always had a fan-friendly style of fighting. You know, you resonate very well with a lot of fight fans because you're very outspoken, you're very passionate, but you're a man of your word. You know, going into this fight with Castano, you know, the old saying in boxing is that, you know, the rematch always favors the better fighter, the better puncher, the better boxer. In your opinion, do you feel, as far as up until this point in your career, is Castano the toughest opponent or the toughest opposition that you face?
Nah, not at all. You know, I fought Vanas Monterosian, who's an Olympian. I fought some studs, bro. Like John Jackson was a legendary the son of a legend. I fought Lubin, which y'all seen, which was a great fighter at the time. You know, they was bumping him up. I fought a lot of like if you recognize my resume, you'll peep that I've really been in the ring with some like oppositions. And that's the difference between me. They always try to judge me and my twin brother, and that's when the devil try to get to the best of us. But my career has been against tough fighters since my first pro fight. You know what I'm saying? I worked my way up. I stayed strong because at the beginning I was like, I don't want to get released from these companies. I want them to make sure that I'm still. So I fought my ass off all the way until then. Realized that was bullshit. Moved forward. I kept on fighting. Got with Derek James when I opened my own boxing gym because Ryan Shield didn't want to come train me at my gym, so that's really where it was. We split, and then got with Derek. Got called Earl. Said, "Hey Earl, hey dog, I need you to share your coach with me." And then his motherfucker said, "All right, dog, let me listen to." Boom! I called Derek. Derek, like I got to talk to my wife. We got to see this is something new for Derek. Derek only had one fighter at the time. Then I got with Derek James. And I felt like light began for me. You know what I'm saying? I became like dynamite. You know, like I just became more ferocious in the ring, like I said. And it wasn't about because I remember I had the Ronnie Shields pedigree, and then a lot of boxers are afraid to expand the horizon when they're kind of learning something in the sport. Like the other day, yesterday, I was watching I think Hagler. I watched Tommy Hearns and Hagler, and I'm just like, wow, they really came out banging in the first round, right?
Jermell, I know your priority is unified at 154.
I'm already unified it. I'm trying to become undisputed.
The undisputed, the 154. But your legacy, maybe you think this year, next year, go to 160. Your brother is gonna go up to 168, and try to get in another division.
What you asking?
That's something in your mind that maybe if you get the Castano, unified all the belts in 154, thinking about going to 160.
My whole concept is let's move as a team. You know what I'm saying? We Texas, we stand strong on our shit. And if positions change because of the fact that weight divisions, that means we must take the next step. The next opportunity is maybe to move up to 160, and then I make 160 popping because maybe me and my brother could win the division titles in the same division again. So I don't know. Earl Spence is 147. And I know he want to become undisputed champion at any division. It just become undisputed just is amazing. So I don't know if Earl Spence want to do it at 147. If 147 is pushing him to be 154, and he want to accomplish that goal, and I know I can make 160, and then let's move this shit over. Let's everybody just make us shift. We could talk as a team. Everybody try to pin y'all against each other, and that's not the objective. It's a millions of fighters out there and millions of dollars out there. This man is holding them. So we got to make sure that he can put us in the middle of the ring. And it's not about fighting one another. How am I coach gonna coach me and Earl and we're gonna fight each other? This shit don't make sense. Y'all wanna see some sparring, pay me millions of dollars for sparring? That's not what it's about. You know what I mean? I can't punch my brother. I can't. But look. I mean, if they want to fucking pay me $50 million or some shit, do it.
The negotiation has started, right?
They want to start that shit, right?
Jermell, winning is the ultimate goal in every fight you have. I mean, of course, anybody.
I want to get a knockout. Right. My ultimate goal is knocking somebody out.
How important is it that you knock this guy? Is that your goal to knock him out? Is it just more than just winning? It's just,
Well, I'm gonna answer that. We don't go in trying to get knockouts. They happen. Because if you go and try to get a knockout, you're like an idiot trying to do it because every punch is hard and not set up. So even though I'll say this, I don't train for them to get knockouts, but the way we train, we do get knockouts. So that's how we're going to answer that, because you go out there trying to get a knockout, you look like an idiot and you never get it. Everything is set up. Everything is, even with the Lubin fight, it was one shot, but it was a shot. He made him, we just practiced at the locker room, double jab, and break it off, and he dipped right into it. So it's all about the process. It's not about not about knocking out, man. You look like an idiot trying to get a knockout.
Jermell seemed disappointed at all with when Canelo didn't opt to go the direction of fighting your brother and pick the option he did. It seemed like you wanted that fight with your brother.
Well, I really just want my brother to be more like me in boxing, and that's like, but at his division, he has no control a little bit, you know, over who makes what and what, you know, he talking shit to somebody at 168, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if my brother was given the opportunity like me, he would take him. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, and sometimes I was just like, talk your shit more. You know what I'm saying? And be you more. Don't worry about it. And then they're gonna come talking. They gonna when you at the top, they're gonna do that to you. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna try to, you know, just take you out of there. You know, they when you at the top, they're gonna try to make you go to the bottom. There's nothing else that you can do. You know, and people don't know how to hit rock bottom and bounce back up. I'm one of them type of people. I could go to the bottom and come right back to the top. You know what I'm saying? And so when Canelo didn't take the opportunity to fight my brother, you know, it just, you know, when you look at Canelo's career, you're like, hey, you made it, you did it. You know, and after I knock this motherfucker out, I want y'all to look and say, Jermell, hey, we're gonna just be at his fights. You know, like he can do what the fuck he want right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just, Canelo deserved the opportunity. He deserved whatever he's trying to accomplish right now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker buying horses and big ass horses and shit for his partners and shit. That shit tight to me. Like, that's motivation to me. You know what I'm saying?
The fights with him, with Jermell and Canelo and Jermell and David, that seemed like the two fights. And when Munguia couldn't come to the table, unfortunately, you know, they tried to make that fight, but.
Yeah, what happened with that shit? Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I think that my brother is doing everything he can. You know what I'm saying? He want to fight who he can fight. If he can't get the fight, he got to fight whoever. You know what I'm saying? And that's again, what Steven was saying, appreciate what you can get. Y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all want more to fight Canelo. Yeah, if he don't fight Canelo with, y'all bash him. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. You can't go into that situation and saying, what y'all can't understand. Y'all motherfuckers don't even make fights. Y'all don't even know how to fucking judge a fight sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So when you get in here and y'all start like talking about Canelo and y'all start talking about the Charlos, then they throw up me. Like, motherfucker, I ain't even fucking in that motherfucker weight division. And when I was in his division, they didn't even give me the opportunity to fight him. I tried to fight him before he fought Alfonso Gomez back in Houston and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The James Kirkland and shit. Like, I've been trying to make that shit happen. I'm off that guy. He can't fight me. He won't fight me. He moved up to 175. He fighting big old motherfuckers. And that's cool. That's an accomplishment to me right there alone. You know, he's dedicated. He trains very hard. He works hard. You know, you got to get the man his flowers. That's what it's about right now. And it's about, you know, like Earl Smith, for instance, you know, his career to me, all of the situations and tragic situations, and he still arrives to be one of the top. Look how he's moving right now. Like, that's tight to me. Like, that's what I like that. That give me more like that Fury is to be one of them guys. Tyson Fury. Look at how his move. You know, he made one of the massive moves in boxing coming off while he came up. Sorry.
So how do you think?
Huh?
Jermell, how do you think the fight gonna play out this evening?
Spence knocking him the fuck out.
Jermell, we all appreciate here. I think we all appreciate here that you keeping it 100 like you're doing.
You don't always need to keep it 100.
We all got to keep it 100. That's how it is.
No, you don't.
Now, but the question is, how much you guys as a team grow after that first experience with Castano in the ring?
I mean, I was, you know, the night after the fight, you know, I'm talking to coach, and it's like, he not happy with me. You know, he not happy about what I done, my performance, and I'm just like, damn, I want to do it again just to show you that I'm better than it. We'll just come back to it. God keep giving us opportunities, and he's blessing us more and more and more. Y'all see what I did in the second rematch with Tony Harrison. I came out there with that different, you know, anxiousness to want to win. And I want it to last forever. So when coach not happy, it's unhappy for me. You know, everybody, what's up?
When you evaluated yourself, what did you say?
I let that motherfucker hit me too much. You know, and I guess because I'm a black young athlete, they want motherfuckers to not get hit. And when you a knockout artist, they want you to knock him out. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a fighter. You know, we come in here, boxing is, you're gonna get hit in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I look at that fight,
you're very hard on yourself though. What are some of the things that you were like looking at, like, damn, I know I could have taken that?
I just said it. I just told you, right? I said I hit too much.
Coach, you want to add something to the part of that growing part?
That you're not getting the full credit because you made adjustments. Because people always want to see you in your brother in adversity. Oh, the Charlos, they used to dictate terms. Let's see somebody do something to them. And like a champion, you made adjustments and people not getting your full credit. Is that possible?
No, I mean, y'all don't matter to me. I don't wake up to you motherfuckers. Fuck y'all opinion. I don't care about nobody's opinion.
Jermell, last time you guys were pretty cordial with each other, you and Castano, but after the fight, after the delay.
He riding on that high horse. You talking about the high horse? They get knocked off that high horse too. The Castano, he think he got a little love and everybody, you fought with the Charlo. Yeah. Okay, like it's boxing, you know what I'm saying? Now he think he bigger than what he is. And when I go in and smash him this time around, he gonna be smaller than what he is. He gonna wish he would have never been in there with me. He gonna say I'm a weight bully and all that other shit.
Jamel,
Two more questions.
Please get your Rolly Tank prediction.
Rolly and Tank, I can't make a prediction to that fight because they're gonna both be throwing punches. But whoever had their chin in the air and get caught, that's who's going down. I think Tank is a stud. Like he's a tank. You know what I'm saying? He's Tank.
Jamel, you brought up another undisputed fight coming up in June, lightweight division, Devin Haney, George Campbell. So just your thoughts on that fight and how you said Devin getting so young too.
I don't have the zone, so I don't know nothing about
It's
Cameroon.
on ESPN.
I don't even watch that TV shit. I watch Showtime boxing.
Last question, guys.
April and May has been a hell of a year for the sport of boxing. All of last year, even starting this year with Showtime and other networks. I'd like to get your opinion as far as your thoughts on Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson at the end of April. What are your thoughts on that fight?
A great fight. It's a young guys trying to test each other, and they all say Shakur Stevenson is a great boxer and he's one of the top dogs, and he's the next Mayweather and all of this, and that Oscar Valdez tries to ruin that. So at the end of the day, we're gonna have two amazing fighters fighting each other. Hope the fight ain't boring because that tends to happen when you got such great talents going against each other. And we should see more from Shakur Stevenson. He destroyed Jermell Herring. I see Jermell Herring over there in Castano's camp and shit.
Hey guys, save your bandwidth for you got a big fight tonight, so
yeah.
Glad that Mel.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all media guys, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Dazn Boxing Nation. I know what that is because I've been seeing it all in ES News. That's my dogs. Everybody that's here, dog, I appreciate y'all for coming to give me this opportunity to speak to you guys. I'm going to do what I can. I've been training really hard since like my last fight, and I've been just wanting to get better, wanting to get stronger. I want every punch that lands just to be that punch. So hope Castano's ready.
Be that punch.
Thank you, Mel.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.